On today's episode of The Edward Show, episode 351, I'm going to be sharing the very positive results that I got from an SEO experiment that I ran yesterday, one that I talked about a few days ago on the podcast that I theorized, and it's looking like this is going to be true. Number 2, I went to the Forbes Iconoclast Summit today. There were so many incredible guests, one of whom was Ryan Reynolds, and I'm going to share a bit of what I learned about Ryan Reynolds' marketing strategy from the man himself, from Ryan Reynolds. This was just a couple of hours ago. There were over $20 trillion, with a T, $20 trillion in assets under management in this small room of around 150 people. And I was there with a friend, and Ryan Reynolds was one of the many speakers that there were. There was also the president of Blackstone. Blackstone has $1 trillion in assets under management. So many great people, Michael Strahan, Lindsey Vonn, so many. But Ryan Reynolds, he gave a really good talk. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. But number 1, okay, so a few episodes ago, I theorized that because we know that Google is giving extra weight to user-generated content in its search engine results pages. If you want to rank for a keyword and you use Reddit or Quora instead of your own website to rank for that keyword, there's a good chance you might be able to do it faster, or at least that is the theory. That's what lots of people are seeing. And I noticed, anecdotally, that I'm seeing my videos. I make at least one video on TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. The same video comes out everywhere, and I make one of these videos every single day, and I've done this for almost 600 days in a row. And I notice that I keep seeing my own videos in the search engine results pages for different keywords. I'll be searching something similar to one of my videos because maybe I was curious about what I said in the video, where I wanted to see if there was an update, and then right there in the search engine results pages, I will see my own video. And then I started thinking, I see shorts all the time, shorts, Reels, TikToks all the time in the search engine results pages. I wonder if short form mobile content is being boosted by Google. And so what I did is the next day, I made a video that was yesterday. I made a video about link echoes, aka also known as link ghosts. This is the phenomenon where if you get a backlink and then it's indexed by Google and then that backlink is removed, you still get the positive results of that backlink for months or years after. That's called link echoes. And so at the beginning of the video, my theory was that if you put your keyword in the first sentence of the video description, you will be able to rank for that keyword. So I made a video, and in the very first sentence, I write link echoes, comma, aka link ghosts. The positive SEO effects of backlinks remain forever. That is the first sentence. And when you Google link echoes SEO, who do you see number 1? It's me. It's yours truly. And that video was made yesterday. And now number 1, I rank for link echoes SEO. The video, now, part of my theory was that this really only works if you get engagement. That video got a few thousand views on YouTube Shorts. I think it also got a few thousand views on TikTok and Instagram Reels. I don't know if this would work if a video doesn't get engagement. So I'm going to keep testing it. But so far, these results are very, very promising. If you are good at making videos, make a video about your keyword. You can do it really fast like I did. Think about this. People will spend days, months, weeks writing a page to rank for a keyword. You can spend 30 minutes making a video for that same keyword. Put up the video, and if it's decent, the video will rank really well. That is freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. So I'm going to keep testing this. This is amazing. So amazing. All right, now on to Ryan Reynolds. This episode is going to be short because I spent all day from 8:45 a.m. this morning at the Forbes Iconoclast Summit at Cipriani Wall Street in Lower Manhattan. And I got home around, I think, 8 p.m. And then I made a video about actually what I'm going to talk about right now. And that is what I got from Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, he actually said so many different interesting things. He talked about marketing a lot. He is a legendary marketer. I think he's a billionaire now, partly because he's so good at marketing. And I got around 20 minutes, just me filming him, to use in my videos. And so he talked about storytelling, how much he loves storytelling in his marketing. He was at this finance conference, the Forbes Iconoclast Summit, which I was at, and he said, all of you in the audience, in the last 30 seconds, you forgot more about investing than I will ever learn in my entire life. But 10 times out of 10, I will always understand and value creating an emotional connection with my audience and consumers. And he said, if you can create an emotional connection with your audience and consumers, you will be timeless. You will not be vulnerable to different financial movements. You will have extreme durability. And when you think about Ryan Reynolds' Portco, his portfolio companies, and the marketing that he does, Mint Mobile, Aviation Gin, his movies, he's great at storytelling. And he's great at getting the viewers involved. And actually, something else that he talked about is he basically is doing Ryan Holiday's newsjacking. So Ryan Holiday created this term called newsjacking, which is when you make content about a trending topic, because when you make content about trending topics, you're a lot more likely to get attention and new viewers or new listeners, whatever your medium is. I mean, I did this myself. When the Google leak came out, I went hard making content about it, and I got so many new people watching my stuff, so much more awareness just by going hard, making videos and podcasts about the Google leak. And I've done this with so many other things. When Sam Altman was booted from OpenAI, I did the same thing, made videos for days about that, went viral lots of times. When the Silicon Valley bank collapse happened last year, I made the most viewed video in the world on the Silicon Valley bank collapse. That boosted me a lot. And that is newsjacking. And Ryan Reynolds, he does this too, except he calls it fastvertising. So I'm going to read what he said because I have the transcript of what he said. He says, create something that speaks to a cultural moment, which is something we call, because he has his own marketing agency, fastvertising. He says, we call it fastvertising at our company, which is if you can pounce on a cultural moment, you know, the type of moment that people talk about around the water cooler, the digital water cooler, whatever happened in the news 2 days ago, but you hijack that moment with your brand, suddenly your brand becomes the digital water cooler conversation. And I love these two things. So he's doing that too. If maybe you read Trust Me, I'm Lying by Ryan Holiday and you learned about newsjacking and you said, this is spammy. Well, it's good enough for Ryan Reynolds. So Ryan Reynolds, he emphasized storytelling. I love that. He emphasized storytelling. And he also emphasized hijacking cultural moments, hijacking the news, using what is relevant, what is trending in your marketing. And actually, I shared that a few days ago. I'm going very viral talking about that. I made a video about how people are using Dream Machine by Luma AI. This is only a few days old. You put in an image and it turns that image into a video, and people are putting in famous memes into Dream Machine and making them move. And so you can take a moving meme of a very well-known meme and say the same copy that you were going to say, except use a moving video, an AI moving video of that meme. And right now, this is new and exciting, and people are super interested in this. And so you will just get more engagement really easily without barely doing anything. Or just find something trending in your niche and relate that to your brand. And that's what Ryan Reynolds does. So I love this. This was a great day. I woke up to amazing SEO results. And then I spent all day at the Forbes Iconoclast Summit, which was so good. So many things that I learned and that I will continue to talk about on the podcast. All right, I'm ending this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is episode 351 of my daily marketing podcast. Do this thing every single day, even on crazy busy days like this. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.